Well, the holidays often bring a time of joy, but for some, it can help cover up a deeper issue, domestic violence. 2016 will mark the National Domestic Violence Hotline's 20th anniversary. Kylie McGriven checked with the organization on the eve of its milestone.
National Domestic Violence Hotline, this is Jonathan. How may I help you?
Help. It's something we all need, but for some, can be harder to seek.
May I first ask if you're in a safe place to talk right now?
For nearly 20 years, the National Domestic Violence Hotline has helped millions, changing lives and saving them.
Well, absolutely, I was in fear of my life, and the final assault could have been my death.
Annabelle Burleson, a domestic violence survivor and advocate,
It was my husband.
remembers a time when the hotline didn't exist.
30 years ago, there was no national hotline to call.
It was through Annabelle's work with local nonprofit Safe Place
Safe Place literally saved my life.
that she was offered an opportunity to help make history.
It was a very, very exciting time.
You see, Annabelle was the hotline's first program director.
I was there for that first call.
There when the National Domestic Violence Hotline took its first call. Here now to know the struggle to keep up with demand.
The piece that keeps me up at night is knowing that there's not enough resources to answer every call.
In 2014, the hotline received upwards of 377,000 calls, chats, and texts. Of those, more than 145,000 did not get answered because of a lack of resources. That and one game-changing video.
The release of the Ray Rice video, we saw immediately our contacts increase by 84%. And that number hasn't gone down. And so the NFL saw what that was doing to us, like our website crashed.
Kamika Crawford says a 5-year, $25 million commitment from the NFL, along with other contributions, is allowing them to close the gap.
Over the last year, we've actually increased the number of advocates by 33%. And we've answered more than 82,000 more than we answered at the same time last year.
Calls that can bridge the gap to a new life.
Make the call. I was lucky enough to get out and make it to the other side. That's my wish for you too, and life is beautiful here.
The hotline says it takes about $20 to answer each call, but with $145,000 going unanswered in 2014, they were nearly $3 million short. The hotline stresses the importance of individual contributions because just as much as partners help, it's still not enough.